dim light where shadows start to bloom. Curtains dance slow to the whispers of the moon. An empty chair, an untouched glass of gin. This silent room where your laughter's been. When I saw silent room still, it broke me down. Echoes of our love, now just ghosts in this town. And I can hear the clock tick-tock, still in time in that silent room where your hand slipped from mine. Once we fill these walls with midnight talks, now I'm tripping over echoes as I walk. Your scent lingers like a haunting refrain. In the silence, all that's left is the pain. When I saw silent room still, it broke me down. Echoes of our love, now just ghosts in this town. I can hear the clock tick-tock, still in time in that silent room where your hand slipped from mine. All the whiskey can't drown the memories. They swim strong in a sea of what used to be. And every sip burns just like the truth. In the stillness, I'm losing pieces of my youth. When I saw silent room still, it whispered soft. All the love we made, now just dust and moth. And as the candle flickers, giving up the ghost in that silent room, I feel your warmth the most. When I saw silent room still, when I saw silent room still. By the flickering flame, where whispers haunt the smoky air tonight, my gaze is held by shadows that claim there's space in a heart too tired to fight. An old piano plays a melancholy tune, echoes of laughter faded too soon. By the in silence, underneath the lonesome crescent moon, I drink from the bottle of past compliance. Each sip a reminder, love left the room. All these whispers whisper secrets I dare not voice. In the silence, oh, how I miss your noise. You left a note by the empty glass, ink blurred like my tear-stained eyes. Promises as fragile as stained glass underneath the stormy winter skies. The clock ticks on, relentless and slow, each chime a reminder of our final show. By the light of buried truths in silence, underneath the lonesome crescent moon, I drink from the bottle of past compliance, each sip a reminder love left the room. All these whispered secrets I dare not voice. In the silence, oh, I miss your noise. Here in this dimly lit room I hold ghosts of your laughter, your hand to kiss. My soul, once warm, now forever cold, trapped in a loop of what I miss. The rain taps softly on the window pane, merging with my tears, hiding my pain. By the light of buried truths in silence, softly now as memories resume, I sip from the dreams of past defiance, each drop a whisper in a deserted room. All these secrets buried without choice. In the silence, forever missing your light of a whiskey bar, where candles flicker and the world feels far. Rustling silks, murmuring coats, in the corner shadow caught the ghosts. An old piano played a mournful tune, the swirling smoke danced under the moon. My heart lay quiet, a heavy stone in that smoky room. I stood all alone when I saw smoke and shadows weave, past and present, hard to perceive. My memories bled as they took the stage. Love turned the page to an empty cage. The night you left, the sky was ablaze. Our dreams vanished in a smoky haze. From whiskey glasses to silent screams, our shared tomorrows split at the seams. Your voice a whisper that haunts my nights, mixed with the bourbon and dim lights. In every shadow I see your face, in every silence I feel your trace. When I saw smoke and shadows past and present, hard to perceive. My memories bled as they took the stage. Love turned the page to an empty cage. Oh, how the rain speaks softly, telling tales of how a fiery love can turn so frail. Through the misty window I trace a tear, remembering those words I used to hear when I saw smoke and shadows drift. A soul torn loose, a timeless rift. I found solace where the shadows play in the smoke. How love fades away, fades away. Softly now as the music sways in the echoes of those bittersweet days. In the flicker of a lone candle's hand, the shadows dance on the walls of this old bar. Rain taps a slow waltz on the window pane. Here I am under the midnight blues again. Under the midnight blues, my heart sings a sorrowful tune. Whiskey warms my lips, but not the coldness in my room. Every note drips with the pain of what we lost. Under the midnight blues, I count the cost. We laughed once in the glare of neon lights. Your eyes held promises like stars too bright. But words fell silent as the laughter died away. Now only echoes of you in the glass remain. Under the midnight blues, my heart sings a sorrowful tune. Whiskey warms my lips, but not the coldness in my room. Every note drips with the pain of what we lost. Under the midnight blues, I count the cost. Secrets, it whispers your name. Each gust of a wind, a memory. Each silence reclaims the ghost of your touch, a distant refrain. Under the midnight sky, nothing's the same. the smoke that spirals aloof. In this song is where my broken soul rests, under the midnight's feeling weightlessly oppressed. As the candle burns out so softly, so faint, under the midnight blues I whisper goodbye, no restraint. In a room where shadows sway like old friends, under the flicker of a lone candle's end, velvet night wraps around my weary bones, echoes of jazz through the cracks and the moans, dancing with echo in the silence, twirling past ghosts in their haunting defiance. Heartbeat to heartbeat, I sway so low to the tune of our love, now a soft distant echo. Once laughter soaked these wooden floor planks, your smile a beacon through life's stormy ranks. But time swept in with a ruthless tide, stole you away, left me nowhere to hide, to dancing with never in the silence, twirling past ghosts in their haunting defiance. Heartbeat to heartbeat, I sway so low to the tune of our love, now a soft distant echo. Here in the quiet, I confess to the night. Each spin is a plea for your arms wrapped tight. Whiskey whispers your name through my tears. The pain never dulls, it sharpens with years. Still dancing with never, let go in the silence. Each step a memory, each turn a defiance. Heartbeat to heartbeat, where shadows play in the dance of the lost, where Candlelight flickers cast shadows on the walls in this old bar where memory stalls. The clock ticks slow, my drink runs deep. In the haze where lonely secrets weep, rain taps soft on the dusty window pane, whispering tales of love's remain. Behind the ashes in my glass and smoke, there lies a heart that once spoke. In the swirls of gray, I see your face, dancing in the embers of our lost embrace. Every sip a story drowns beneath the burn, my forbidden realm. We laughed loud under the moonlit sky, promises made, no thought to lie. But seasons turned as they always do. Leaves fell silent and so did you. Now your ghost in the fog I grieve. On the lonely side of Bourbon Street, behind the ashes in my glass and smoke, there lies a heart that once spoke. In the swirls of gray, I see your face, dancing in the embers of our lost embrace. Every sip a story drowns beneath the bourbon me made. Oh, how the night stretches on without end, searching for the lover I can no longer defend. A toast to the past, to the love that I knew. In the depths of the smoke, all I find is you. Behind the ashes in my glass and smoke, echoes of us in every stroke. Tears blend with rain as the night takes over. Here I sit finding solace in October's clover. A smoky farewell, a silent plea. Behind the ashes, is it where I'll be? In the dim corner of a forgotten bar, neon lights flicker like distant stars. A glass of whiskey, just one more, on the edge of broken heart and smoke. Oh, the fire's low, the night's too deep. Every sip's a memory I can't keep. Whispered regrets, softly they speak. cold night's air. Now each echo's a ghost I find everywhere. We dance through dreams, now I wake alone. All that's left is your shadow and a song. Oh, the fire's low, the night's too deep. Every sip's a memory I can't keep. Whispered regrets, softly they speak on the edge of broken heart and smoke. Just a whisper of us, a final note. Shadows stretch like the longing in my chest. Cobblestones whisper secrets as my heels tap out regrets. In the twilight, soft confession, my heart undressed. Under the word I couldn't say at dusk, my silence held the stories of us. Sigh unknown in a smoky melody. Lost words flowed like ghosts in whiskey. told the tales you couldn't speak. And I night thick with things that we had lost, a love once fierce, now frost under under the word I couldn't say at dusk. My silence held the stories of us, each sigh a note in a smoky melody. Lost words flowed like ghosts in whiskey. Oh, the echo of our laughter hangs low in smoky bars, of a sweet past, tangled in the stars. Your whisper in my ear, a ghost that I still hear, haunting the corners of my dream, so near yet so far. Under the word I couldn't say at dusk, a canvas painted with our hidden trust. Through tears and the rain on that lonely street, your name, my refrain, a in the flicker of a candle, in a corner dim and tight, whispers float on smoky trails as blues caress the night. Her eyes are distant thunder, tell of stories soaked in rain, each drop a verse of sorrow, every tear a sweet refrain. Under the broken heart and smoke, where shadows softly speak, lies a tale of love once burned, now just embers weak. Her voice a husky murmur that dances with the ghost. In the depths of whiskey rivers, her spirit softly flows. The night was ours, the laughter loud, the world seemed right and fair, till silence struck a cruel chord and spread through sultry air. He left with just a nod, it seems, no words to bridge the gap. Now every glass she lifts alone is a toast to that mishap. Under the broken heart and smoke, where shadows softly speak, lies a tale of love once burning, now just embers weak. Her voice a husky the ghost. In the depths of whiskey rivers, her spirit softly flows. Oh, the rain keeps tapping at the window like the ticking of the clock. Each moment pulls her deeper into yesterday's sweet lock. A smile creeps, a scene replays of dances in the dark, where the world fell right and love alight, igniting passion spark. Under the broken heart and smoke, where shadows softly speak, lies a tale of love once burning, now just embers weak. As her song melts into midnight and the stars begin to wane, she finds solace in the solitude, her heart at peace with pain. Under the broken heart and smoke, she sings and gently weeps in her soulful silent sanctuary, where love forever sleeps. Smoke curls round the corner booth. I'm sitting all alone. Candlelight flicker, casting shadows on the stone. The jazz band's playing softly through the haze of my despair. Each note they hit a memory, each silence a bare prayer. In the arms of echoes, where my past self still roams, I dance alone with shadows of the girl I've known. Whiskey lips and broken dreams, by candles flickering beam. In the arms of echo of me still, I find no peace, just seems. Once laughter filled these hollow walls, your hand tied in mine. But time swept in like autumn's chill, took what was divine. Your eyes a distant thunderstorm, your goodbye a silent ache. Left me with these echoes in my soul, they still take. In the arms of echo, where my past self still roams, I dance alone with shadows of the girl I've known. Whiskey Shadows dance on the walls of this old room. Through the window rain whispers secrets of the night, turns every memory into a haunting perfume. When I saw still, learning pain tonight, underneath the echo of a train, wrapped in the cold arms of my solitude, every tear whispered your name. The night you left, the saxophone was playing low, a smoky bar, the refuge where broken hearts go. I sip my whiskey slow, try to let you fade, but love and pain in the same glass, they stay. When I saw still, learning pain tonight, underneath the echo of a train, wrapped in the cold arms of my solitude, every tear whispered your name. Oh, this heart has miles and it's weary beat. Every thump echoes a step you walked away. Oh, ghost in the corner of this dimly lit street, remind me even shadows decide not to stay. When I saw still, learning pain tonight, as the candle burned into the dawn, I found in every drop of melting wax the truth that life whispers on, a soft fade, a soft fade, with your memory withdrawn. In the corner of a dimly lit room, whispers float on a bourbon breeze. Old oak creaks neath the weight of souls, and memories hang like tapestry. There's a photograph faded on the wall, edges burned by the years gone by. Candles, shadows dance across my face as I try to recall the reason why. Under the fading photograph in smoke, where dreams and dusk have softly spoke. Here I stand, lost in the echoes of a ghost, under the fading photograph in smoke. Was a time the laughter filled these walls, and your eyes they sparkled so, till the autumn rain brought a different tune, cold as a wind began to blow. Your coat hangs still on the old brass hook. You sent a ghost that's lingering still in the silence after the music dies. Your absence is the bitter pill under the fading photograph in smoke, where dreams and dusk have softly spoke. Here I stand, lost in the echoes of a ghost, under the fading photograph in smoke. Sometimes the bravest thing is to love what's gone, to speak in a voice that's barely a thread. And tonight by the candle's wane I whisper your name in the spaces where you once tread. Every tear a note in a melody, every sigh a verse unsung. In the heart of the night I hold on to the light, even if it's a fight that's already been won. Under the fading photograph in smoke, memories swirl where my heart once broke. Still I stand, serenading shadows and the ghost, under the fading photograph in smoke. A soft fade as your love becomes the most. In a dim lit room where shadows dance on worn out walls, candle flickers like a heartbeat waiting for a call. Whiskey whispers through the silence, spilling secrets, spilling pain. Every letter that I write to you comes back to me again. These letters to echoes, they fly through the hall inside. Your ghost in the corner marks with its quiet defiance. My love, just an echo, bouncing off cold hard floors in this house full of memories behind these closed doors. We used to dance right here under this very light, laughter spilling over, holding each other tight. Then one morning came a storm that never seemed to end. You left with the rain, silence became my only friend. These letters to echoes, they soar through the hall in silence. Your shadow in the doorway, lingering with its discreet compliance. My heart just an echo, fading with each forsaken Lord. In this hall of whispering spirits, where you walk no more. Oh, the clock ticks, and I reckon each second you're away. Glass to lips, I swallow sorrow in dusky disarray. Memories like old photographs fade in my weary hands. Love's a fleeting melody, slipping through like sand. Letters to echoes, they weep through the hall in silence. I sing to the night sky, crave for your soul's guidance. A song now whisper, a ghostly serenade that implores. In this hall of silent echoes, through eternity it soars. Softly now the candle dies, just like the flame we bore. Whisper to me from the shadows forevermore. In the dim light of a downtown bar, shadows playing on the wall, sipping slowly on that old amber truth. The night begins to call, echoes of laughter in the corner where we used to stand. Tonight the room spins lonely, a glass slipping from my hand. Whispers are walked away strong tonight under the cold streetlight rain. My heart keeps singing that old melancholy song, filled with love's sweet pain. Every tear a melody, every sigh a storm. Whispers are walked away strong tonight, but inside I'm just torn. Once we danced on creaking floorboards to a tune that felt so right, and now the music's just a memory fading into the night. Your ghost in every corner, in every sip I take. In the clink of ice, I hear the sound of every promise break. Whispers are walked away strong tonight under the cold streetlight rain. My heart keeps singing that old melancholy song, filled with I'm just torn. The clock ticks past midnight, time slipping like sand. Reflections in the window, I thought I saw you stand, but it's just a shadow, or maybe just my fears. Another round, another toast to all the lost years. Whispers have walked away strong tonight. My resolve begins to fade. The echoes of your laughter, the promises we made, every tear a story, every heartbreak a song. Whispers have walked away, but oh, how I long. Whispers have walked away, my love. Where has the strong gone?
On the edge of memory of you alone, each note's a ghost in the twilight of a moon. Whiskey soothes the verses where your love had shone. Now I'm fading like the last star you unknown. Dim candle flickers, shadows play on worn-out floors. In this smoky room where whispers cling to each doors, rain taps a rhythm against the window, keeps the score. My heart sinks to the blues that we can't play no more. On the edge of memories of you alone, each note's a ghost in the twilight of a moan. Whiskey soothes the verses where your love had shone. Now I'm fading like the last light here unknown. We danced in moments, laughter spilled like summer wine. Your eyes held stories, promised me that they intertwine. Then autumn came, and with it your hand slipped from mine, left me clutching leaves in these songs that pine. On the edge of memories of you alone, each note's a ghost in the twilight of a moan. Whiskey soothes the verses where your love had shone. Now I'm fading like the last light here unknown. Oh, but love, ain't it just like the rain washes us clean just to bring back the pain? And here in the night I still whisper your name, a prayer in the dark, my unending refrain. On the edge of memories of you alone, I find my solace where silent echoes bemoan. Even as the night fades, your absence deeply in tune. In the quietest, your shadow is sown on the edge of memories. In the blues I've grown, here I linger in the gentle decay overthrown.
In the dim light of the candle's flame, let us scatter across the floor of the old game. Walls whispering sepia tones, heartbreak tale, silhouettes dancing, soft shadows tell their lonely wails. Oh, I'm singing to the echoes in the hall still, pouring out my soul where the silence spills. Each note a tear, every word a cracked smile, chasing the ghost of your love, mile after mile. Once this hall hummed with laughter and your warm gaze. Now it's just the clink of ice, whiskey haze, rain taps like footsteps that I wish were yours. But it's just the storm speaking, closing old doors. Yeah, I'm singing to the echoes where the silence spills. Each note a tear, every word a cracked smile, chasing the ghost of your love, mile after mile. Here in the flicker, I see your face in the dance of the flame. A memory so vivid, yet I can't whisper your name. Underneath the roar of my blues, there's a quiet plea. In the echoes of my heart, find your way back to me. So I'll keep singing to the echoes in the hall still. My voice a velvet pain that the night can't kill. Each note a tear, every word a bittersweet trial. In the silence of the echoes, I'll wait here a while. Candlelight flickers on these four lonely walls. The shadows dance like the ghost in the hall. Rain taps the window in a rhythmic blues beat. Whiskey lays heavy where my memories meet. Under the self-reflection in blue, my heart's wrapped in velvet, torn through. Echoes of your laughter, shadows of your light, drowning in the silence of the night. You left with the dawn, the day turned cold. Left me with stories now faded and old. The The chair still rocks where you used to sit, in this smoky room where we used to fit, under the self-reflection in blue. My heart's wrapped in velvet, torn through. Echoes of your laughter, shadows of your light, drowning in the silence of the night. Oh, the piano plays our forgotten song. Notes spill out so sweet, so long. Your scent lingers like a haunting plea in the fabric of what used to be. Under the self-reflection in blue, I find pieces of me, pieces of you, in this quiet corner. I softly concede you're the missing note, the heart's unplayed key. Under the self-reflection in blue, silence resonates more than words ever do. Dim light flickers in a corner booth, shadows dancing slow. Whiskey whispers softly where the broken heartbeats go. Rain taps on the window with the rhythm of my woes. Here I sit all alone, letting go of all I've known, on the edge of drunk confessions tonight. Words pour out like liquid fire, too honest, too raw, too right, in the haze of my regret, where truths become my fights. I'm speaking to the shadows, confessing to the night. Once laughter filled these silent spaces, brighter than these dim old lights. Your smile a beacon in my storms, suddenly lost from sight. What changed was not the setting, but the heart you held so tight. You left me with these echoes in a tavern of twilight, on the edge of drunken kissed mine in the blur of my reflections, where past and present intertwine. I'm haunted by the loves cursed by the divine. Oh, the clock chimes its lonely song, hours slipping by, your ghost in every whiskey glass, in every tear I cry. This bar still holds my sorrow as time whispers why. Every clink of ice a memory beneath the moon's sigh. On the edge of drunk confessions tonight, I've bared my soul to the darkness, no strength left to fight. The dawn might bring forgiveness in the soft morning light, but tonight I'm just a shadow lost in the twilight. Tonight I'm just a shadow lost in the twilight night. In the glow of a lone street lamp's light, where shadows dance on the barroom floor, my heart hums low like the wind tonight, under the whiskey nights in silence. Worn leather and smoke, they weave through hair as my thoughts drift to you once more. Each sip a memory of when you were here, in the quietude that whispers of lore. Oh, under these whiskey nights, my love, in the silence where our echoes blend, I find you in the smoky air above, where my heavy heart can't seem to mend. It was here left the moon we shared so free, a tender bond like none before. But time, oh time, it took you far from me, left me nursing this aching chord. The glass reflects a solitary face, a soul that once danced now shore. Every corner filled with your trace,
the silence where our echoes blend. I find you in the smoky air above, where my heavy heart can't seem to mend. And I ask the moon, why such cruelty? Its pale light bathing me unkind, remembering your touch, a lost melody plays on the edges of my mind. So under these whiskey nights, my love, in the silence as the world pretends, I'm holding on to the ghost of us, in the whispers where my soul listens. And under these whiskey nights alone, I find solace in the love we penned, a sweet sorrow in the night's low moan, where my heart waits for its slow amen.
In the corner of an old bar, neath the dim and flickering light, velvet shadows dance along, keep the company of the night. Whiskey's breath upon my lips tells a story old and worn, of a love that sailed too swiftly like a ghost before the dawn. Under the farewell still, where my heart beats slow and low, every sip of memory fades in the whiskey's amber glow. Here I hold the echoes close of what used to be my thrill, every night under the light, under the farewell still. We laughed until the morning in a haze of smoke and dreams, but time had turned so bitter, unraveling at the seams. You walked away in silence with no more words to spill, left me with the shadows and the quiet chill. Under the farewell still, where my heart beats slow and low, every sip of memory fades in the whiskey's amber glow. Here I hold the echoes close of what used to be my thrill, every night under the light, under the farewell still. Oh, but sometimes in the silence I swear I hear your call, a fleeting whisper in the rain as the autumn shadows fall. Gone is the laughter, the smiles we knew to pain. All that's left is the candlelight, flickering and faint. Under the farewell still, where my heart beats slow and low, every sip of memory fades in the whiskey's amber glow. Here the night holds tight my soul in its melancholic fill, every tear a tale of yore, under the farewell still. Just a whisper under the breath, under the farewell still.